Hello YouTube, my name is Gold and this is some of FearCrads' gameplay. If you don't know FearCrads, go ahead, check him out. The link to his channel will be in the description. And this might be uploaded to his channel, which would be pretty awesome. And if it does, I want to apologize for my English. I'm from Belgium, so my English isn't the best. But let's take a look at his class setup right here. He's using the FAMAS with the extended mag attachment, which is kind of an interesting choice because a lot of you guys prefer the dual mag attachment, so do I. But he really needs those extra 15 bullets, which shows me he's a big ground war player. And I think he always takes the same opening route, which is this one. He chucks the nade, so he expects to get the kill from the spawn nade, which shows me he really knows this map, and he does get the kill, so that works out. And right here he makes a pretty interesting decision to me. I thought he would he puts down a claymore to secure his back first, which is a smart move because the lightweight rusher might catch him off guard. But I thought he would run into this room and secure the B flag, but he doesn't. He tries to run out of this building jump out of that window. He jumps out of this one and he faces him directly in their spawn, which was a pretty tough decision to me. And I thought he would just look out of this doorway and rack up the kills that way, but he doesn't. He runs into their spawn and prevents them from capping / defending the flag this way. And that was a pretty weird decision because he could have got killed by a spawn fail or something like that, but he doesn't. He can handle the situation and get some kills. And right here he just makes sure they don't reach the B flag, which is kind of a smart decision. And yeah, this was really interesting to me. Right here you can see all the red dots on the map. He turns around, gets a knife, and right here he gets caught with his pants down, He has no bullets, but he handles the situation pretty well. He throws the stun grenade and drop shots him, which was a pretty good decision, but because that way he can get his chopper gunner, get some more kills, one away from his dog, gets the kill right there, and doesn't decide to call him in right away, or does he? Yeah, he does. That was kind of interesting as well, because I would have saved them and used them while I was in my chopper so they didn't get to shoot down the chopper. But he's pretty good with the chopper and he can prevent them from shooting it down, which you will see in a second. But he doesn't use his chopper right away because he doesn't want to waste a blackbird. Well, at least that's what I think. And he sees that they're spawning at A and that they're trying to cap it. And right here he makes a pretty interesting decision as well, because he can see the camper on the map, but he tries to run in the building nonetheless. And there could have been a claymore there, but luckily that works out as well. And now he runs back to the C building and uses his chopper, because right here, right about now, you can see they are triple capping, which was unfortunate for him because that way the game was pretty short and he doesn't get 100 kills or something like that. And I don't know if he did it on purpose, but he uses his chopper when he sees that they're triple capping the enemies, because that way he doesn't know where the enemies are spawning. And with this chopper, he doesn't need to know because he can clearly see all of the map. And I sped up the choppers because choppers are pretty boring to watch in my opinion, and I thought you might not enjoy watching him as well. Although he does really good in the chopper, I can tell you that. He prevents them from shooting it down, and he uses his blackbird right away, so he can, build up another kill streak. I don't know if he died yet. I'm pretty sure not. Which was, if he didn't, I always save up my blackbirds for after I die so I can get another kill streak up. Oh yeah, he dies right here and he jumps down here, which was pretty interesting as well, because he didn't have a lot of bullets, but right here gets outnumbered, then he dies, and now he can take the full advantage of his blackbird. He can build up another kill streak. And by the way, he's using scavenger as well, which is a really good perk when you're using extended mags, because with extended mags you lose a lot of bullets because you kind of spray. Well, I do at least. And with scavenger, you level that one out. And it kind of got to me, that's not the right saying, but I realized how he doesn't pick up a primary weapon as a secondary weapon, which I always do, because although he has scavenger, sometimes you just don't have bullets, and that way you can switch to your secondary weapon, which will be a primary weapon, and that way you can just build up your kill streak without having to use the sucky Python or the M1911 or something like that. But yeah, he runs back to A because he sees they're spawning at A, and I think he doesn't want him to cap the flag, because spawn trapping him at C is way easier, because you can just hang out in that building and wrap out the kills that way. And you know, they keep spawning at A, so he decides to stay in this building, which is a really good decision, because if you run out in the open, you might get flanked or shot in the back, or, you know, stuff like that might happen. And if you're in a building, you're just covered and secure, which is, you know, which really helps out, obviously. And actually, well, he's one of the better players I've seen on YouTube. I mean, ever since I saw his video on XShot, the 70 to 14 deathmatch, I was amazed. Obviously, who wasn't? My best TDM was a regular TDM, 53 to 1, and that is not anything near 70 to 4. And right there he gets another chopper, but doesn't call it in. Well, he does call it in right away, and he doesn't go for his dogs, which is a really smart decision, because the game was already wrapping up. And if he would have tried to get his dogs, he might not get a lot of kills anymore. And he ends the game with a score of 72 to 1. And unfortunately, this was a very short game. They win with like 175 points ahead of him, which was good for the team, but not so good for him, because that way he doesn't break the 100 kills, which he wanted to, which he mentioned in his commentary. But thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this will get uploaded to FearCrads' channel. It would be awesome. But I hope our subs enjoyed this video as well. I think it was pretty helpful, and I will see you guys later. Bye guys.